On today's episode of Fun with Cars, your chassis getting old? Your tailgate won't stay up like this on this XC70? Ask your doctor if boxy is right for you. I'm now going to begin demonstrating the installation procedure for these boxy gas struts I got on Amazon. They are located above the headliner in the back of the car as opposed to the opening. So I'll start showing you the steps. We just took down the center light. That's the first step. It just clips in there. Once the light is out, we'll unplug the light. It just has one little tab to get it out from the passenger side. We'll get the light out, and then we're going to take that rear trim panel down. Okay, this rear trim panel pulls down. There's clips there. We already started taking it out. This trim panel in the center is going to come out all the way around gently so we don't break it.
I feel like I got one left somewhere.
There's no screw up there, 8mm screw somewhere. There's a Torx bit screw that holds it in. It's underneath the light. I believe it's a T25. Okay, with the screws out, or the screw out, and the trim clips out, this panel comes down. Now, we have to get the side panels out, because we got to drop the headliner down just a tad, which means we're going to take that screw out there, and we're going to take these trim panels down so we can just get the headliner down just a tiny bit. Okay, after taking this clip out right here, which we rotated 90 degrees and pulled down so that the headliner has got a little play. We pulled this side trim back. It has some clips there. And now the headliner comes down just a tiny bit so you can see the strut right on the side. Let me see if we can get the light back there so you can see. One of the struts is right there on the passenger side. And I'm assuming the driver's side is the same way. So we're going to take a screwdriver, a flat blade screwdriver. We're going to get under these clips, shine that light so we can see it. We get underneath these clips, pop this out, pop the other side out, and put the new one in. And we're going to repeat on the other side. Bear with us. Okay, after taking, there's a little clip at the end of this. When we took the clip out, put the gate all the way up, we were able to tap it off of the stud. That's on the first side, the passenger side. We're going to do the strut towards the front now. Same way, we're going to take the clip off. It's tough to show you. I'll show you on the bench, and then we'll get the new one in. Okay, here's why it wouldn't hold the tailgate up. There is no resistance on this strut. And if you look at the end of the ball socket where this goes, there is a metal clip that snaps in here that locks this thing in through that little hole right there. That thing goes in that little hole, and it pins that on there. At any rate, it goes there. You got to pull those two metal clips out to get this off, and then make sure the orientation is correct. See that slot right there? It's got to go around. We got to get the orientation the same way so that it doesn't, it works properly. So here's a look at the clip when it's in. This is what holds it in place. So you kind of got to rotate it out, slide it out, and then rotate it back in. Now flip this off and then pull it out. Okay, I wanted to point out one thing. We had put the front part of the strut on first with the clip. And then when we got to the back, even with pushing the gate all the way up, it just wouldn't give it all the way. We put some grease in the pivot point on the inside of the ball socket. And then I took a pair of channel locks and I squeezed it into place. And putting the pressure on with the channel locks made it go over the ball socket. And then we were able to get that clip pin put in and then snapped into place. So this is fully on. And this is the bad side because the tailgate actually stays in the upright position. We're going to change the other one too, though. Okay, so this is how the clip goes. Clip goes towards the inside it slides in, so that catches the ball, goes all the way through, and then it clips this way. So as you can see, it's sticking all the way through. That catches the ball so it can't come out, and then it clips on the rod like this when you snap it in place. And that holds it in place. But we're going to unsnap it. We put some grease in here. We're putting them on. I'm going to put the front side on first. Okay, a lot of swearing and a lot of fooling around later. We finally got the other gas strut in all the way. The tailgate is held up in place without any support. So now we're going to put this trim panels back on, and we're calling it a night. Put the final trim pieces in with the screw there, and then on this side, we put the screw in that side there. And so the trim on the sides is tight. This is all tight. The sides are snapped in. We're going to put this last piece of trim in, which basically clips into place in one screw. I'll show you how that goes. Okay, so I put this piece back in. To get it out, you rotate it counterclock or one way, halfway, and then you can pull it out. And then put it back in. You put it in and then at a 90-degree angle and rotate it back. And then that trim piece will come out in the middle of the headliner. Okay, we're tightening up the last screw in the center trim where the light is. We're going to plug in the light and then put it back into place. Okay, well, we didn't need a little blue pill, but we put in the struts, and let's see if the new struts work. Ah, look at a tailgate that doesn't hit you in the head. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.